And today we are going to be watching some analog horror things that I have not set up yet, so that sucks. Chat is here. Good to know. Let me just get this all set up. It's been a while since I've done this. Sorry for the wait. I guess I could check. But yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. No. Okay. This one, probably one of the most. This is one probably. Oh, well, yeah, this is probably one of the most popular ones. That's not all. What else? What else? I'll watch this after stream. No. No, I'm not. No. Boom. Good background music, yes. Great background music. I listen to this like almost every day.
Hate YouTube ads? You need this Chrome extension.
No, I don't.
I just found a Google cheat code.
Hey, here's a blue. Here's a little.
This Chrome extension lets you block.
Here's a little free non-sponsored ad. All you need is Opera GX, and then all the ads go away. Whatever. Wait for it. There it is. There. I feel like waiting a little bit. Not gonna lie. Ooh. I have a feeling that's Mandela Catwalk. No. Oh, yeah! I'm kidding, it's a okay. Oh God. I didn't expect to get answers so soon. But yeah, the boiled one. Oh no. Come on, where's the original bit? Where's the original? Nah. Where's the original? No, I don't want explained. I don't want Tang film theory. Ah, here we go. Do some of that. Hey, not yet. So yeah, got a few.
When migraine strikes, do you question?
No, I don't question. I can already tell this is gonna be one heck of a day. Jelly Bean even did this. The purple demon. Oh my God. I want to at least wait for somebody. Feels like I'm empty. Wait a minute, this is analog core and a couple other Shenanigans. So that means I can get right to doing some to getting some cool FNF mods. I remember there being like a fighting one. But honestly, I could care less. Huh, okay. Yes. What the fuck? Oh, wow. Surprised to see that. Wait, there's also... I haven't made a lot of videos about Sprunky, but this has actually just made me... Oh, come on, where is it? No, it's gotta be... Found it! I haven't made lots of videos about Sprunky, but still. This piques my interest. Wait. Oh, wait. I forgot I already pre-downloaded it. Yeah, my bad. My bad. My bad. My bad, my boys. My bad. I messed up. Why Smash Bros. Brawl here? No. Ooh, Variety Vault. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. We need Variety Vault. What else crazy things over here? Having a fun on time. You read my mind. Spooky Mix. Seen a lot of good things about that. Spooky Mix 100%. Give me the spooks. Give me the spooks. Give me the spooks. Spooky Mix. The Spooky Mix. Yes. Spooky Mix. Yes. Spooky. And also, yeah, man. Seen a lot of good things about this one. Lots of good things about this one in general. Your man. Don't know if that's bad or something, but still. Anyway, I feel like we should get started. I don't know why, but Eldritch Hordes that are just vibing and is trying to murder humanity is pretty cool.
Gives you the power of AI to build the website you need. With full business
Oh, the camisa. I am happy, as you can tell, but also probably clinically insane. I don't know, but it's definitely not just me. Also, how do you like this? I'm thinking on recording with this thing instead of OBS. Yeah, there's like a little recording thing where you can just record videos and stuff. It's pretty neat. So you might see this thing get used to like less often, and this more often. And I don't like this. I like my things where I like them. But I guess I can add to this a little bit. Capture. Um. What? Where is it? Where? Oh my god. God, we're just shuttle game capture time. Yo, that's me! Perfect. Me in the corner. Me. Hey. Okay, this is stupid. And a chat box for some reason. Yo! Boxed. Come on, boxed. There we go. Just setting up some things. Been a while since I last streamed. And also, I want to do a little bit of new stuff. And don't worry, I already have Vita Carnus and the boiled one ready for watching. So, yeah, I'm prepared. It's me, Duxton, Tex the Skeleton. What else? 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 No, no, no. No. Yes. Make sure he is tiny, so he doesn't like ruin a lot of things. There you go. Got Spampton. My inspiration, as you could call it. I'm not gonna have a good time. Ah, what do you mean? I'm one for good times. Well, Bucko, you're not gonna have a good time. Saying things. Yo, it's Mr. Puzzle. What puzzly will he do? Need to have this stupid... This... Ma! There's this weird cat outside! It's looking at me strange, Ma! Ma, come get this weird cat! There's this weird cat outside! Strange cat. And yes, the cat that naps and the dang salesman are the same size. Cry about it. I dare you. Oh, I wore that one time. Noise, we don't need you. Ah, yes, the Abyss. Turmoil. That guy. You know we have to have him. And one final one. We just need one last one. What? A silly put cat in the air fryer. Ah, how unfortunate. That's... Did I really just... I really clicked on image slideshow like an idiot. We don't need 4. Where's Cap-Eye? Cap-Eye. Ah, Cappy! My boy. The other cat that I actually love. I have a feeling I might be a cat person, because there's 1 dog, 1 salesman, and 3 cats. No, 2 cats in 1 car. Anyway, I'm bored and I want to start watching, so let's go ahead and look at this stuff. Holy crap, cut by wheel. Yes. my headphones were not plugged in. Dang it. Good job, me. That sucks. Anyway, let me read this again. The possession of this footage may lead into investigation and detention. If released from custody, the apprehended will face a penalty of $500,000. Okay, back to with my joke. You might need... I am not letting federal law get in the way of my fun again. For the second dang time. Yes, second. You heard me right. Transform, flip. Have this on just in case. Okay, let's go.
On planet Earth, life has thrived for millions of years. Creatures big and small have found ways to adapt and evolve to flourish in all types of environments.
Well then, I can find them. 1 second, maybe just put... I am going to pull up chat onto my phone so I can look at this in full screen. No works in the federal government. Is that true? I never knew. This is a strange, wacky world that I put myself into. I mean, actually, I have to deal with a giant cat, a giant anthropomorphic dog, I guess. I don't know. Probably a smaller anthropomorphic cat. Whatever. I'm done talking.
From barren wastes to lush forests, life can be found.
I can see chat now.
Earth has homed these creatures since the dawn of life itself. Only until very recently, things have changed. New life forms have appeared all around the globe and completely changing the balance of nature and what we know about evolution itself.
Ah, I see.
That is why we, at National Living Meat Research, have been studying these new species, trying to help educate
Living meat, do you just mean like animals and stuff?
everyone about these creatures and their wondrous ways of life.
Ah, yes, Carzy. The little cat right next to Kidnapping.
First, what are these new life forms? Since their explosive arrival across the globe in 1931, there has been much debate on what these newcomers are and where they came from.
Oh, it went off
Are
the
they
paper.
extraterrestrials coming to invade Earth? Or are they demons who come from hell to purge humanity?
My bet is the second option.
From what our scientists have discovered, no. The origins of these creatures are solely to Earth, miraculously out of nowhere. We don't know why or how, but one thing is for certain, Earth is now their home.
Yeah. Continue, I guess.
What these creatures are is mysterious and still not well known today. But here is what we do know. These creatures are comprised mainly of muscle tissue, organs, and bones.
So no
They
skin.
greatly resemble animals with no skin, or store-bought meat. Because of these characteristics, they have been named accordingly as Vita carnis. The
Huh. I feel like that's another language. So we're just gonna do a little... How did that happen? So we just gotta do a little bit of... Capture my stroke on stream. Yes. The life of the flesh. I like it. Wrong video. Wrong video, sorry.
carni species consume decaying, organic matter, but their main diet is composed of raw meat, not including their carnies relatives. The carnies only appear in places where there is an abundance of crawl, which
Crawl.
leads to the first creature of the carnies species, the crawl.
I see.
The
Okay.
crawl is a growth of meaty tendrils that closely resemble the small intestine, the only difference being the dark red coloration.
Like fangs.
These tendrils grow in a similar pattern as vines.
Yes, Dex. You have something to say?
Mold or fungi. A pri-
Okay, that is interesting. We have Count Updog, Day Fool, Death, Newell, and Texas as some other friends. Other friends! Sorry, Steven Universe.
primary stem structure is the host to divisions of other, smaller branches. In each tendril
I'm sorry, I hate you a little.
contains a variety of veins, arteries,
And we'll hate each other for some reason. Correct. Correct. We have not really found that out yet. Yeah. Wait a minute, I just realized. Dang, Doge Lord is actually kinda... Jeez. This is... this isn't even straight from me, the creator! The federal government is a thing. I hate those guys. And... the federal government is a thing in Doge Lord, that's crazy. And, guess what? Here's another little piece of information. I might have already talked about this, but I have Boss. Let me open up Paint 3D. Oh, spoilers! Let me open up Paint 3D so I can show you what this guy looks like. I'm pretty sure it's a little... He is very tall. Round hair. Papa. Papa. Wow, papa. I actually have a boss. And Doge himself is a Spampton Doge. Yeah, we're a species. I'm pretty sure he has top hat like me. That I wear sometimes, but he wears it like way more often. And this dude is a really scary dude, I can tell. This dude is a really scary dude. So let me just... He's really scary. Like... Hey. Oh, sup, cars. Like... Oh. That happened. Like... Really scary. He really scary. And you have said there's a... Oh, yeah, that guy. I hate him. But right now we're on the topic of my boss. This guy, my boss. He's sort of similar to the boiled one in a sense. Like, he's pretty tall, taller than me. If I could put it into perspective, I would say like 5'10", which then makes me like very short. He's not actually that. I'm pretty sure he's like about 7. Like they haven't exists because of death. Oh yeah, he's expunged. 7'10". My boss guy is like 7'10". I'm not even gonna lie. No, I'm not making this up. This is canon to the Doge Lord! Mr. says no, Mr. Puzzles, and an evil being from Portugal. Oh, and I'm pretty sure there's also Building. Building. And if I know anything, if I could say something, Mr. P.S. That is a Z. Z-L-E. Mr. Puzzle. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I can't draw it out. Mr. Puzzle was boss before the boss. I better get paid in lore too. Yeah, I'm sorry. Also, Doge lore has not been very active lately. Mainly because I haven't been very active. Let me see if I can just... Can I grab like a singular pixel? Thanks, buddy. I'll put this to good use. There you go. Now now there is a pixel. And pretend this pixel is like the entire universe. The entire multiverse as we know it. And you want to see the Doge multiverse? This is the Doge lore in multiverse. Well, Doge lore in comparison to the multiverse, I would say. Because I have full control of where this cool thing can go. Oh, and also, if you haven't been keeping up with my covers... If you haven't been keeping up with my covers, there's also a stupid little black thing that I have yet to talk about. You see that? You see that on the little ear thing? I'm publicly doing this because nobody has been able to see it. You see that little black thing on the ear? Now pay attention to that color. If we just go over to unsuccessful capture... We look at this, idiot! Look at that! It's the same color! You see that? Look at that. You see that? This idiot robbed me! Of my fame! To be honest, he got a little piece of me, but he didn't get all of me. Sure, you killed one of me, but did you kill all of me? Unsuccessful capture, I did. Anyway, I'm tired of talking about lore. Let's go ahead and continue watching Video Carnage. Doge Neo is a thing. Yeah. Doge Neo. I can't believe I was talking about my own lore. Let's see. Pretend pretend there's Dodds. Now, Dodds really wants to get to Neo form. Like, really bad. No fun. And, let me just do a little bit of... So... Talk about pink eye, am I right? That's why you want to get to Neo. And Dodge is second... how did this... Second in command. Someone make the Dodge seriously think. Yes! Given that Elon Musk just stole your likeness before... Literally! Oh, that's too big. Yes! Okay. Elon Musk is back on the op list. Doge is second in command to boss. Guy. Anyway, let's get back to the Vita Carnis.
And other similar organs used to transport nutrients absorbed from its surroundings. The ends of these tendrils are equipped with organelles used to absorb water and organic matter necessary for growth. The source of these organic materials is mainly found in dirt and soil on surrounding surfaces. Using its root-like tendrils, it absorbs the material and processes it into usable energy. Although, the crawl also obtains energy through another means. Using a sophisticated form of photosynthesis, the dark pigmentation of the smaller branches is ideal for absorbing sunlight, and therefore allowing solar energy to fuel the crawl's growth.
Okay.
Because of its efficiency, it thrives in almost all types of environments, easily allowing it to spread across the world. It thrives in almost all types of environments.
Except that little piece of South America. Because South America, in that part of region, didn't really like it. Until it's inevitable
Easily
death.
Allowing it to spread.
See? It's gone. Just like that.
Across the world, and can be found pretty much anywhere.
Oh, there's actual evidence for you being gaster.
Its recent inclusion in the ecosystem has caused many...
I mean, I'm pretty sure in some of my covers I've used the Gaster Blaster sound effect, right? Well, only in one, Silly Billy. Except Silly Billy. Also, here's a little sneak peek of something. I needed to real quick do something. If I had a nickel for every time I was captured by a fake version of me, I would have 2 nickels. It's not a lot, but it's where that's happened twice. 2 spares. Sneak peek. That's all the sneak peek. That's all you get at the sneak peek.
Major changes in nature's balance. One may assume that the crawl's presence may outcompete any other.
I'm kidding. How about you look at one of my favorite parts? Right here. Look at all this. Turn that off. 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 Here's a little thing.
You know what they say.
As you shot the wrong doggo.
Their competitors.
Sneak peek. Like, I get sent image. 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 Oh, I guess I can also show you a little bit of this as well. That's that. Where's my favorite part of this? Ah, right here. Dang it! I forgot about that. Just gotta do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, do a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. I've been working on this more. Like, this has been way more than just freaking Vita Carnis, and I love that. It's been typing. Oh, and also, it's about to be time. So yeah, I have plans for a thing where we just watch a lot of Moki. Just like a lot of Moki. Like actually, just a lot of Moki. Like the entirety of Moki. So, PNG, transparent. Oh, come on, oh, I just realized I'm on shopping. I don't want shopping. I want images. That's not transparent. That's not transparent. That's not transparent. That's a fake PNG. 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 Why are there so many fake PNGs? All my homies hate fake PNGs. Pixel. Okay, I'm tired of this. Let's just get back to Vita Cardinus. There's an Irish mythology about monsters in the underground. I understand wingdings! I have a theory. Tink/Megagon is gas, so trust me in this. There's more similarities too. There's a theory that Undertale takes place in Ireland. The text is Irish. Gaster is a scientist. Tex is a big fan of science. Do you all agree? Do you all agree? Text number 17. What does this mean? Like, what does this mean? Like, text into numbers is 17. Excuse me? What does that mean? Anyway, let's get back to Vita Cardinus, please.
But due to its unique life cycle, where old branches fall off and decay into nutrient-rich compost, all forms of life seemingly flourish instead. The crawl's abundance grants plenty of nourishment to all animals, from plants feeding on the decayed crawl, herbivores thriving on increased plant population, and carnivores feeding on both the abundant prey, and are able to eat the crawl as well.
Sweet.
The presence of all these animals leave behind waste, which will be broken down and consumed by the crawl, and the cycle begins again. This form of symbiosis leads to an environment where all populations thrive. Humanity also uses the crawl to our advantage. Because of the supernatural rate of growth and its richness in nutrients.
Ooh, secret? Secret?
Because of the supernatural rate of growth.
Secret! Secret! Vader Tower overgrowth with crawl. It's so sad that I can't read that. It's at 180p2. It's at 1080p2. Any more? No?
And its richness in nutrients,
Dang,
it has been sustainably cultivated into domestic farms. The crawl is harvested and processed into fertilizer, which greatly increases crop yield and quality.
Okay.
The crawl may also be used as a food source for humans, and reliably so. But due to its unkindly appearance and taste, it has yet to reach cuisine standards.
Okay.
The crawl also plays a very important role in the next creatures that we have been studying. Sometimes, in a crawl-populated environment, a node of meat may develop on one of the branches.
It's a tumor.
This node will fall off and grow into a functioning organism and go to live on as an independent animal.
Oh, it's way more than a tumor.
This
Oh.
leads us to the upcoming species that we will be discussing. The first of these creatures are the trimmings.
The trimming. Dang, you can't just... Okay. You can't just do that to me, man.
That we will be discussing. The first of these creatures are the trimmings.
Let's go frame by frame to see what we get. Boo, bang, bang, bang. Dang, I can't read that. That sucks, ain't it? That sucks. I can't read that. But I can't read that. And putting it into lower quality doesn't help. I can't read that. It's only on there for like a frame. Surely there's an... Dang, okay. Next.
So what is ClickUp?
I
ClickUp
can't-
is an all-in-one productivity software where you can manage everything and anything related to your work. Your documents, your chats, your whiteboards, your projects.
Okay.
The value of this, you don't have to buy 5 softwares to do this. You don't have to be hot.
What I want to know is, how does this relate to Vita Carnus? I'm kidding. Let's get into the actual episode. Gore, violence, death, and flashing lights. Your discretion is advised.
The trimmings. Trimmings are small animals that resemble skinned raccoons. They are commonly known to have a plump body, round head, small eyes, nose and ear holes, and an agape mouth. They are also equipped with a diversity of
Small
limbs.
eyes.
All individual trimmings are unique,
Teddy
each with
eyes.
a different body shape, number of limbs, and other characteristics.
Oh. You know in fighting games where you can level up? Level 1, level 2, level 3.
One thing they all share in common is that they are made mostly of meat tissue.
How did I go back?
The diversity of body shape. One thing they all share
I'll get
limbs
back for
and other characteristics.
Doge Neo, Doge Prime.
One thing they all share in common is that they are made mostly of meat tissue and are a maximum of 20 centimeters in length, no larger than a basketball.
Small.
Its life starts with its separation from the crawl. It will wonder to find anything that is edible and able to consume. Although it is an omnivore, being able to hunt meat and forage for plant matter, trimmings are almost entirely scavengers. Their diet consists of rotting plants and meat, including,
Okay.
but not limited to, fruits, vegetables, roots, seeds, insects, and deceased animals.
I see.
Although its appearance is unsightly, it is a cowardly creature, only fleeing, screeching, and hiding when threatened. Because of its lack of defensive traits, it lies near the bottom of the food chain, making it easily overpowered and picked off very regularly by predators. Naturally, its population would eventually die out. This is not the case.
Hey! I
Only
see
overpowered
lore.
and picked off very regularly by predators. Naturally, its population would eventually die out.
Bass trimming infestation. Estimated 400 plus trimmings gathered under a large abandoned satellite dish. Ooh, and then we just get right into
Is not the case. The crawl constantly produces a large quantity of trimming nodes, keeping up their numbers. Naturally, trimmings can be found wherever there is abundant crawl. Trimmings grow at a decent pace, reaching maturity at around 7 months, having a maximum lifespan of 2 to 4 years.
Okay, cool.
Although they are plentiful, humanity has no proper way to implement trimmings into society. Their overabundance has even considered them pests, due to them digging through trash bins and making excessive noise at night.
I
Besides
see.
all of this, Some people still keep trimmings as pets
Because some people are weird like that.
and relatively domesticate them. Nuisance or not, trimmings are a wondrous creature. From their plentiful numbers to their skittish nature, they are truly a thing to behold.
How does that thing even survive in the wild?
The next species on our
Like, actually, like, millions of trimmings must die in, like, a day.
list is the meat snake.
Meat snakes! I've seen... I'm pretty sure... Lore... We get some lore. That is a cool effect. I'm not gonna lie. But we get lore and the creature. Next. Okay. Ah! Sorry, just saw a cat girl. Anyway, let's go. This video talks about talks about and shows imagery of graphic continent. Continent. I don't know if that's an actual word, but continent is just a funny word.
The meat snake.
Meat snake.
The meat snake is a the meat snake.
I should probably be paying attention to these. Butoiri carnis. What does that translate to? Knife of the flesh? To be changed. Is that... Okay, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. But great, now we're at here. Butoiri carnis. To borrow flesh. I see.
Snake. The meat snake is a worm-like creature, made of a variety of types of meat, coated in a transparent, skin-like membrane.
Okay.
Its size varies.
Hold on, you said these things don't have skin. What is that? You said skin-like membrane. Well, I guess a skin-like membrane isn't really that. I guess a skin-like membrane isn't really skin, so yeah.
Coated in a transparent, skin-like membrane. Its size varies during its lifespan, depending on how much it consumes. When it first separates from the crawl, it is only a few centimeters in length.
Oh. Why is he so cute? He's no bit. He's only a little bit bigger than a penny. He's so cute. Small things are cute.
First separates from the crawl, it is only a few centimeters in length.
Yeah, cute.
Eventually, it will reach an average length of 5 meters. Although, under
16
extreme
feet.
conditions, like natural disasters, war, or plague, it can greatly surpass this length. Natural
Right.
disasters, war, or plague, it can greatly...
Hold on. Largest meat snake ever discovered. During a sweep of underground settlements made during the war, a massive sized meat snake was discovered stuck inside an underground railway. The beast was measured at a total of 40 meters in length. It is believed that bodies gathered during the war achieve during the war, blah blah blah, the creature, causing it to reach the unbelievable size. Crust activity, I think that says. 40 meters in length. bigger than my pee-pee.
Surpass this length. The meat snake's diet consists entirely of dead animals or parts. A meat snake is incapable of consuming a healthy, living organism.
Okay.
The meat snake allocates its
So what do? Just kill it?
food by using a tongue-like organ covered in sensors to touch and feel its environment. The sensors catch particles of
So that's why it's
covered
called a
in
meat
sensors.
snake. So that's why it's called a meat snake. It just is a giant snake.
To touch and feel its environment. The sensors catch particles of decaying meat, notifying the meat snake that there is food nearby. This process shares many similarities to regular snakes, hence the meat snake's name. Once it locates the corpse, the meat snake will open its jaw and swallow the entire body whole. Once the entire body is consumed, the meat snake's stomach will release a variety of chemicals. Some will break down soft tissue like skin, and the connection points between muscles. Others chemicals will then ferment and preserve the tissue to keep it from breaking down for as long as possible.
Okay.
After that, the remaining flesh and bones will move along the meat snake's tract, and slowly be implemented into its own structure, extending the meat snake.
Ooh.
Unsatisfactory parts like skulls, pelvises, hair, and fingernails will be excreted.
Okay.
Speaking of skulls, the meat snake will take the skull from the consumed organism and use it as its own. Each meat snake has its own skull.
Dag. That looks like a bird, that looks like a rhinoceros, and that looks like an unlucky chap.
Corresponding to what that one has consumed. During its lifespan, it will swap or replace these skulls if needed. A meat snake's lifespan depends entirely on how much a meat snake consumes. The longest one has lived for was 28 years. The meat snake has no predators and is immune to disease due to its preserving chemicals. The only significant ways a meat snake can die is through starvation, burning, or complete destruction of the meat snake's membrane coating.
Okay.
Interestingly, the meat snake is the only member of the Carnies family that is able to reproduce. When a meat snake reaches an excessive size, and is in the conditions to do so, it will commence mitosis. splitting itself in two. Then the now two meat snakes will go on their separate ways and live on as two distinct organisms.
What? This thing can commit mitosis? That has to be cheating. You can't do that. Imagine you're fighting that thing. Imagine you're fighting that thing and it just splits off into two different beings. And I have double the problem. That's just... wow.
Meat snakes can only be found in moderate temperature climates, not too hot, not too cold.
Still in my hometown of Kentucky.
Their population depends entirely on the amount of corpses available. Where there is death, there are meat snakes. Humanity will use them to our advantage. Meat snakes are a very efficient and clean way of disposing of any meat products. The preserving fluid within the meat snake's body disinfects the carrion, preventing the spread of disease. Humans use meat snakes in butcher shops as a waste bin, dispose roadkill, within war on the battlefield to dispose of festering bodies and parts, and within zoos to dispose of deceased animals.
Okay.
They are extremely tame.
So they're just like a giant, living trash can. Or a living vacuum cleaner. Nah, not a vacuum cleaner. Just like a dead body waste bin, I guess.
Not caring if any creature is around them, only acting defensively when it is within consuming a meal. This means they are very easy to tame.
Huh.
Overall, meat snakes are a marvelous creature with a very interesting way of sustaining itself. It is an amazing experience to encounter one, as long as you don't mind the smell. Our next creature is the mimic.
The mimic! The most popular one, I guess. Actually, I've seen so many things about that thing. Tried not to get spoiled as much as I could. But there's just too much mimic. Look at that. Something I can actually read for once.
After being stranded at sea, the young prince eventually was cast to an island injured. No, wait. After being stranded at sea, the young prince eventually was cast to an island injured. That the prince stumbled his way into a nearby cave. The prince used what magic he could put himself into a healing sleep. Made by during by the way. Not like I care.
All right, guys. I just wanted to go over some best practices today. Oh God, make it stop! No. Why are they everywhere? Oh.
Idiot! You need to get an ad blocker. Mimics.
The mimic.
See, mimic.
The mimic is a bipedal creature with uncanny similarities to humanoid anatomy. They greatly resemble humans without skin, with added exaggerated features. These features include extended finger length, longer limbs, bulging, empty eyes, and their most prominent feature, a wide, teeth-filled smile. Although it resembles a happy face, this is due to coincidence, and is only how their facial structure is shaped.
They're so happy.
The maw of the mimic contains much more teeth than humans, and their teeth is comprised almost entirely of incisors, with some canine and premolars in the back. This tooth composition is ideal for biting down onto meat and swallowing chunks whole. A mature mimic's diet is comprised entirely of human flesh.
Okay, unsettling pause. You didn't have to do me like that.
A mimic's diet is comprised entirely of human flesh.
Staring contest.
Because of this, they're found solely around human-populated areas.
It just took a while. It just took a while to really. He just had to wait a minute before he could put in the dang music.
Because of this, they're found solely around human-populated areas. The mimic
still in my hometown.
They are found solely around human-populated areas. The mimic's life cycle is made of 3 stages. In the first stage, a young mimic separates from the crawl. They closely resemble their trimming relatives, but are thin, sleek, and only have 4 appendages. In this stage, the young mimic will hunt small animals, moving on to larger and larger as they grow. Once large enough, it will begin metamorphosis into the next stage of life. Once fully transformed, it will resemble the description mentioned in the beginning. Its hunting style changes and becomes much more complicated. It now stalks and feeds only on humans. It will locate human-populated areas, stalks and feeds only on humans.
Hold on. Oh. Look at the comparison between a British person and the guy.
It will locate human-populated area and begin its search for an easy target.
Okay.
To blend in, it may use objects to conceal itself. These include clothing, mannequins, and furniture. Once a target has been found, the mimic will observe its prey and learn its routine and when it is most vulnerable. This is typically when the human is asleep at night. Once the prey is within position, the mimic will advance silently until it is close enough. The mimic will then execute and immediately begin consumption.
Ow, my ears.
Once the mimic has had its fill, it will leave the scene, a fair distance away from the human population, and begin to digest its meal.
Oh.
Although, in the case that a human is awake, a mimic will use a
Vita mimics are just British people.
variety of sounds to either lure or startle prey.
You can't do me like that, man! Oh, you really made me think that somebody was at my... Fuck. You can't do that to me. I actually thought somebody was at my door. You can't do that, man. Oh.
Into cornering themselves. Once a human is in place, it will swiftly attack and kill the helpless target.
Oh, look at that! It's Mr. Helpless Target. Dang, so that's what I look like. It's our helpless target, for example. You know how our alternates just like, you know how alternates in Mandela Catalog? These are kind of like them. Alternates use people like disguises. Mimics. People like disguises. They look like people. Come on. Here comes the execution. Our presentation shows is a dumbass. Yes. Come on, open up the door. Come on, open the door. Open the door. All you have to do is let him in. And then you're home free. Or he can just come in himself. Now, feed my little guy. Hello. Jump scare! Yes! Nightmare! Nightmare! Nightmare!
The next stage of the mimic's life cycle has two potential morphs it may develop into. If a mimic has a consistent supply of food, it will develop more human-like features. It will grow skin, hair, and by the end will look nearly identical to a human being.
I'm telling you, alternate.
It now can blend entirely into civilization and lure other humans more effectively. The second type of morph happens when a mimic receives an overabundance
He stood right there and took the blow.
It will grow into a larger, more evolved hunter.
Ooh.
Its proportions will increase in length, and its humanoid features will fade away. It grows a thick, dark coating of a flexible skin, which is highly durable, and increases in strength the more the elder mimic consumes. This excludes the face, which is now coated in a pale pink skin. The mimic's teeth have also moved deeper into the mimic's throat.
I guess we're just gonna call this Mimic Neo.
Leaving its mouth a toothless grin. It uses the dark hue of its skin to hide seamlessly within a dark environment. Its skills have also been heightened. This makes an elder mimic one of the most efficient predators on the planet. Because of the obvious threat this poses on humanity, nations around the world have released instructions on how to be able to fend for yourself in a mimic encounter.
That white hutch reminds me of Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know why. I mean, I haven't really watched it. I've seen like one video about it and nothing else.
Avoid going out alone if your location is known to have mimics, or there have been mimic sightings.
Well, I'm in quarantine now.
2. If you encounter a stationary mimic, seemingly unfazed by your presence, quietly leave the location and alert your local authorities.
Oh, get you again!
3. If pursued by a mimic, get yourself into a position where you are able to flee. Mimics will rarely attack if a person has a clear escape route. 4. In the event that you have been cornered by a mimic, roll into the fetal position, protecting your neck, face, and vital organs from attack. Make as much noise as you can to alert any other people. 5. If you have a weapon, do not use it. A mimic is fairly resilient, and any strikes or shots on a mimic is not effective enough to bring it down in time.
Okay, never mind. Just don't get your gun.
Instead, use it as a barrier between you and the mimic to block any attacks. 6. In a situation where a mimic is hunting in the immediate area and is not aware of your position, hide somewhere low, like under a bed or behind other furniture. A mimic will not linger too long to search for prey and will move on.
Be safe and avoid any encounters with a mimic at all costs. Next up, the Harvester.
The Harvester. Later. What is this? The prince's sleep was long. He slept for what seemed like forever. As he slept, the land around him changed and grew and grew. It was unrecognizable from the It was unrecognizable from when the prince first arrived. But the sleep still needed time to heal the prince. Much more time, but it kept the prince safe while he rested, guarding him from the elements as the land changed. I'm telling you, idiot. So a Vita Mimic is being the fridge. Yes. And now we get the man. Now to the Harvester.
Wix. One platform. Any website.
Dang. This isn't the Harvester.
Unlimited creation. Describe your needs.
I don't care. Continent. Bro's getting eating. And he has blood? So stupid. The Harvester. Congregator kindness. I need to pay more attention to that. Ah, yes, my favorite website. Congress. Harness. A gathering of flesh. Oh wait, no, I didn't put that right. There's no A. Gather the meat.
The Harvester is a large, bulbous mass with a large amount of tendrils spreading from the base.
Ooh.
The bulb measures around 3 meters in height and 2 meters in diameter.
Okay.
The tendrils, on the other hand, can extend up to 150 meters in diameter.
115 meters.
The
Wow.
Harvester is a specialized form of crawl that grows in a unique and deadly way. A harvester is created when a node that will grow into a harvester, instead of separating, continues to grow. Eventually, it will grow tendrils of its own. It uses the energy provided by its mother branch and expands its reach further. Its tendrils, hidden just below the surface of the ground. The Harvester is equipped with 2 types of specialized tendrils. The first type is bulky and flat. They lie the closest to the surface. These branches are lined on each length of the tendril with spines, extending in the shape of a bear trap. On each side of the branch, those particular spines have a vein that feed into them, that pump 2 types of venom. On one side, the spines can inject a neurotoxin, which will attack the nervous system of whomever it is injected into, causing sudden paralysis.
In other words, it will make you ragdoll like a TF2 person when you hit the kill bind.
The other side can inject an anticoagulant, which when injected, prevents blood cells from clotting. Whenever a large animal moves across the area armed with these tendrils, the branches will clamp onto the animal and thrash violently.
Ooh.
Once the prey has been injected with both venoms, The tendrils will rest and the prey will immediately collapse. The animal will be unable to move due to the paralysis, and the wounds caused by the thrashing spines will not stop bleeding. All the prey can do is lie patiently, until succumbing to blood loss. Once the prey has bled out, the second type of tendrils come in. They lie below the spine equipped once. These branches are thick, but very sturdy. They share similar anatomy to the small branches of the crawl, equipped with organelle that absorbs nutrients. These tendrils sense the blood, and move their way to the surface and begin to absorb the vital fluid. Once the blood has been consumed, the tendrils will wrap around the body and begin to shuffle downwards. This movement loosens the soil and slowly pull the body underground. Once secure, the tendrils will continue to feed until there is nothing but scraps. The nourishment absorbed by the tendrils will be sucked back into the main bulb of the harvester. This bulb houses all the vital organs and the venom glands that pump into the spines. The
So it's like a
nutrients are
plant.
then converted into usable energy.
It's like a plant, like
The
the crow.
remains underground decompose, providing a rich soil, causing very prominent plant growth, which then attracts more animals. A strange behavior the harvester displays is its choice of diet. The spines will only activate on larger animals, allowing smaller ones to pass by unaffected. The spines will also not activate on some species of bird. There are a couple theories as to why this happens.
Maybe the harvester just likes small animals and birds and doesn't want to eat them. Maybe it's an Android 16 and just likes birds.
1. It could be that attacking smaller animals would cost too much energy for what they get in return, making it not worth the time. Another could be that smaller animals may attract larger animals or predators, allowing a safe place where prey may thrive and lure more predators. It truly is astonishing. Although it is a spectacular
dangerous.
creature, it is also very dangerous. The harvester is decently rare, only populating sparse areas in the northern hemisphere and woodland forests. If you are stuck,
I think they're the Android 16 of Vitas. Yeah. A pelican. So much is a big bird. And the Android 16 of the Vitas.
done by a harvester, there will be no way of helping you, being that there is no cure, and fatality is 100% positive.
Oh.
And fatality is 100% positive.
So, if anything, family attacked by harvester with... No, wait. It's family attacked by harvester while hiking, I think. Authorities refuse to handle a harvester. Ah, what the...
The best thing you can do is avoid encountering a harvester in the first place. If you are hiking, take note of any warnings or signs saying that there are harvesters around. If you also notice an abundance of lush, ground-dwelling plants in a forested area, and there are no signs of wildlife, this is suspicious and you should leave the area. And there are no signs of abundant any warnings or a harvester in the first place.
Okay.
If you are hiking, take note of any warnings or signs saying that there are harvesters around.
The family didn't, so why should you?
If you also notice an abundance of lush, ground-dwelling plants in a forested area, and there are no signs of wildlife, this is suspicious and you should leave the area, staying close to the base of large trees or rocks. If you find yourself in the middle of a harvester ground, do not panic. Sudden movements may activate the tendrils and will inject you. Although a harvester is rather forgiving, do not risk any skittish movements. Remain calm. If you have any objects with considerable
What does it
heft,
mean by it's
like
rather
cones,
forgiving? Like, it doesn't really make any sense. Like, the harvester is literally just a thing that wants to eat things.
backpacks, or full water bottles, gently take that object and lightly toss it towards the bulb, and away from your escape route. This
Yeah, make sure you toss it at it so it hits it. It makes all the dang things go up.
host will activate the spines on where the object lands, distracting the bulb for a moment. You will then slowly begin
What I want to know is what happens when you hit the bulb.
to do wide
Because
shuffles
that would
away
be
from the
fascinating.
bulb. If possible, throw another object when you are certain you are a fair enough distance away, just to be safe. Continue until you are completely sure you are out of harm's way. You may...
You know that guy that was demonstrating all of that? Mimic got him.
come
That
out
sucks.
unscathed, but don't be too obnoxious, or you will be a harvester's next meal.
Ooh.
Next up is the host.
The host. Lord. Lord. The creatures. Oh, creatures. Answer. Okay. Which of these food brands would you consider buying from? I like Wendy's. I like Taco Bell. And I like Sonic. McDonald's can go suck a dang thing. Anyway. Got a little bit off topic.
The host of influence. The host of influence, more
Sonic the Hedgehog!
commonly referred to as the host, has its name derived from a host who invites guests to an event.
Oh no, wait a minute. Imperium Carnis. Imperium Carnis. Imperium Carnis. Empire of the Flesh. Okay.
The host of influence, more commonly referred to as the host, has its name derived from a host who invites guests to an event. Not to be confused with a host, a harborer of parasites or disease.
Okay.
The host is a semi-humanoid looking organism. It has the structure of a head, torso, and arms. Other than this, it shares no other characteristics.
Like legs.
The
It doesn't
lower
have
half
legs.
of the host is comprised of a mass of fibrous tissue and tendrils that burrow into the ground to hold the host in place. Instead of skin, the host is covered in muscular tissue fibers,
my dog.
tendons, and veins. In some parts of the body are covered in a meaty plate, used to cover any large exposed
I fed a bobcat to my bobcat. Okay, Urban Rescue Ranch.
areas, but allowing movement. The host's head has a smooth surface where the face should be, attached to a crooked neck, which houses a slit in the front used for feeding.
Okay.
On the host's back is a mound of pores. Protruding from these pores are hollow, hair-like structures, extending outwards. These hairs
Hair-like
are barrels that release
structures?
spores produced within host's body by being fired into the air. These hairs are barrels that release spores produced within host's body by being fired into the air.
You're telling me this thing is a drug machine? Sign me the up.
These spores are hazardous, so keep clear of them at all costs. Luckily, the host is rare, only found in North America. Obtaining info about the host is a very risky and daunting task. This is because of their rarity and of how dangerous it is to be up close to one.
Oh, drug machine.
The sores released by
What are these emojis?
No, I never even know what.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Okay.
That's all of the things I can do. But clock. Yeah. Oh, okay. I have to do some hefty lifting in a little bit because we have Christmas stuff coming. So yeah.
A host is very dangerous when inhale. A host will release a cloud of spores into the air.
Drugs.
Which will be picked up by wind and carried great distances. If an organism inhales the spores, the particles will find their way into the organism's brain and infect them. An infected organism will show no symptoms of infection right away, but a couple hours after infection the infected organism's behavior and thought process will change. The first symptoms that appear are restlessness, sluggish movement, numbness of joints, and lack of coordination.
Why can't I feel my legs?
Then more serious symptoms appear over time. These include dizziness, migraines, impaired speech, and trembles. If you or someone you know show these symptoms, contact poison control or emergency services. After a total of 6 to 7 hours after infection, the organism will cease all activities they were previously doing and begin to walk. The direction the infected will walk is towards the host whose spores have been inhaled by the infected individual. If the infected makes their way to the host, they will kneel down in front of it, expose their vital organs, and the host will promptly gut and remove those organs.
Ooh.
The host will consume them and discard the leftover scraps.
Dang, okay.
However, if an infected
what I want to know is how that thing moves. How does that thing move?
Organism doesn't reach the host within a 36-hour span or is treated for their infection, the effects will wear off and return back to normal.
Yay.
If a host is unable to find prey or doesn't like its current location, it will unroot itself and move to a new location. Their scarce numbers and the hazard of being around one makes getting info about the host very daunting. All you need to currently know is that the host is extremely dangerous and should be avoided at all costs.
Okay.
Next, the monoliths.
The monoliths! Oh! Wait. I saw a funny picture. Oh. Although one day the creatures found the cave while searching for food. They found the prince in trance in his healing sleep. The critters are so awestruck and enchanted by the prince's magic. 6. Dairy quality. Oh, look at that! Up YouTube. Again. Which of these movies would you consider watching in theaters? Sonic the Hedgehog 3. That's it. I'm doing a lot of surveys for YouTube lately.
The monoliths.
The monoliths. The giant guys. Colum carnis. Colum carnis. Yes. Meat. Heaven. And now I need to do a little thing, so yeah. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh, Jesus. I'm back and I have snacks. Now I also have a Christmas stuff and a picture of the Grinch's butt. So no, I'm not happy. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, look at that, Dragon Ball Z Bridge. Anyway, dang it. Here we go. Let's continue with this.
The monolith is a very new creature, only showing up in June of 1972, in the area of... There are only 7 monoliths, all of them located in a circular position, 1.5 kilometers in diameter. This ring of monoliths surrounds...
Oh. My ears.
The monolith is a Titanic-sized being, measuring roughly 120 meters in height. Each monolith has 2 trunk legs that are firmly embedded underground. The legs connect to a torso. The creature itself is made of hundreds. The legs connect to a torso.
Awkward silence.
The creature itself is made of hundreds of thousands of meaty strands, tightly woven together to form the structure. These strands...
Also, I get a new chair today. Because this one that I'm using is a piece of crap.
End at the neck.
It's more of an office
into a
chair.
solid mass of hardened flesh in the shape of an upside-down triangle, with a hole in its center.
Okay.
On each side of the monolith where arms would be, there are dozens of long, rope-like appendages. These reach just barely to the ground. At the creature's feet, the strands go deep into the earth and extend horizontally a decent distance away. What the monoliths do is simply stand and do nothing. The only activity documented that the monoliths have done was in during this period.
Also, if you want a little bit more using this photograph for reference, my boss is about like that tall. That tall. I'm just gonna say that.
Period. They were extremely aggressive. When the group of were making their way to the city, the monolith that they had passes roared a deep bellow and swung its appendages at the team, completely wiping them out. When military vehicles were dispatched, once they got close enough to top the monolith, it roared another call, this time releasing an EMP blast, completely knocking the vehicles out in the vicinity. Finally, long-distance rockets were fired and struck the creature.
Oh, that didn't go as well. That didn't go well, did it? Oh. Oh. Oh.
Although damaged,
I would be more terrified if that wasn't so cool.
And resumed its stance unscathed. Eventually, the area has been fenced off and is now restricted to all. Ever since, the monolith stands silently, now only a grand spectacle of awe and mystery, only adding more questions to these meat beings.
Okay.
And finally, the last creature on this list is...
the orb!
Marvelous and majestic on this list is...
the orb. Picture of the creatures with words underneath that I cannot read.
Marvelous and majestic world that exists today. It's as extraordinary to have such strange and mysterious beings appear all around us. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery of the lives of these living meat creatures.
Good. Well, that was Vita Carnus. Thank you for watching. There's more to come. That was Vita Carnis. Nah, I'm kidding. There's more.
That's why
There's way more. Which of these vehicle brands have you seen online video advertising lately? None of the above. It's mostly just Dodge Rams now. Federal law provides... Oh, wait a minute. This is just the entirety. Okay.
Tyler.
Oh, wait a minute. Federal law provides spare civil and criminal penalties, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Let's just go straight to the singularity. PayPal! At www.paypal.com. Don't do it.
List is
The singularity.
The singularity is an orb comprised of a dark-colored mineral with
Veruncarnus, I think. Real meat! PayPal now, where's my euro money? Don't know what that means. Real meat! That's not what it means, but I like to think of that. The truth of the flesh.
of luminous colors within its core. The singularity is estimated to be 1 meter in diameter. The orb has several unique qualities that are not well understood. The singularity typically can be found suspended in air by an unseen force. There are also a variety of readings that have been documented coming from the orb itself. Various things like magnetic fields, energy signatures, and other pattern-like signals released by the singularity. The population of these creatures is unknown. Almost all info about the singularity is hidden or confiscated by officials. We were only able to receive one classified document about the singularity being held by... Marvelous and majestic world that exists today. It's as extraordinary to have such strange and mysterious beings appear all around us.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery of the lives of these living meat creatures.
Nice being here. Now, let's see some more.
Say goodbye to Slack because chat's here and it's inside Click.
It's inside Click? What's Click?
This could be the greatest discovery of the age.
No.
Let this feeling in.
Okay.
Have any information of the whereabouts of...
We may be making a dish that has recently gained a fair amount of popularity. Today's dish will be a cheesy crawl penne.
Crawl canang. What does that mean? Do we have captions?
Dish will be a cheesy crawl penne.
What does that mean? Oh, no captions. That sucks.
To start off, these will be the ingredients you will need. 3 cups of penne pasta. Roughly 3 cups worth of fresh crawl. Try to get a variety of sizes when you buy yours, or when you harvest them yourself. 1 cup of cheese. Half a cup of green onion. 1 teaspoon of salt.
1 teaspoon? Only 1?
2 tablespoons of Cajun spice. 2.
If you only want 1 teaspoon, why do you have that? 1 pot of salt. I like my stuff salty, bro.
2 tablespoons of parsley, 1 tablespoon of dill, 1 tablespoon of garlic, a pinch of pepper, and finally, the most crucial ingredient,
Crawl.
the Dryer Company's newly released flavor enhancer.
To bring out the richness of flavor within each and every meal.
To bring out the richness of flavors within each and
Shut up.
Get a medium-sized pot and fill half of it with water.
Nice. Fill half with water. Dang, perfectly half? That's neat.
Add a pinch of salt, which is used to help the pot come to a boil faster and help flavor the pasta.
Oh, so that's what the salt is used
Then,
for.
set aside to boil. Grab your crawl and a sharp knife. Begin to cut the meat into a rough mince.
Hey, don't worry, they don't feel it. They don't feel. Okay, why does that actually look kind of... What? Oh, I don't like... No, get... Stop. No, don't do that to me. Don't give me enhanced sound effects. I don't like it. Don't do that. No, just...
Crawl is soft on the outside,
Don't
but
do
the
that.
interior has a surprising sturdiness.
Yeah, I can see. Made that pretty clear.
Then, gather the meat and set aside.
Okay. But now your table is just messy with all that juice. All the crawl juice. Not my steak juice. I want...
Mince the green onion into rough segments.
I'm pretty sure you can already tell I like my steak juicy, but not my crawl juicy. I don't like that. Ooh,
Take this
Hey,
mince
bitch,
and
where is
set
going
aside as well.
I bet drummer doing some stuff. I like it.
Next, grab your skillet and preheat with along some oil. Take your minced crawl and spread it evenly across
I
the
think I
skillet.
know what we're gonna do when we're done with all this.
Stir occasionally until crisp and brown.
Okay.
As your water reaches a boil, add your penne and stir occasionally.
Sweet. I'm not really into cooking shows all that much, so I'm just kind of doing some sideline commentary.
Cook until soft.
Okay.
At this time, your crawl will be brown and crisp.
What's that analog horror video? I have no idea. What they just... It's how to make skeleton pasta, yes!
Add your minced green onion and then the spices.
I would love skeleton pasta. Yeah, pasta actually sounds pretty good, huh?
Mix well. Once your pasta is finished cooking, strain it.
Yeah.
Lay your cooked penne evenly into your dish. Then add the crawl topping.
Okay. There is no way you're gonna be able to convince me that that is crawl. That is just meatloaf. Like stuff that makes meatloaf. Like the meat of the meatloaf. That's just the meatloaf meat. That's just meatloaf meat. You can't tell me that that is crawl.
Sprinkle a generous amount of cheese along the still warm crawl for it to melt.
And now,
At this point, finish preparing the dish with your flavor enhancer, but allow your dish
Hey,
to cool
hey,
to a
guitarist,
temperature
you don't have
below
to do
60 degrees Celsius,
Hey, guitarist, you can just chill out. You don't need to do that.
or else the enhancer will not work.
Okay.
And now you may serve and enjoy.
And now you have something that I would never eat in my 1,000 years of living. Oh. Skip it.
Many people get pets for companionship. They form bonds and grow relationships with these animals, even to the point of them being considered a part of the family.
Yeah.
Most people get dogs or cats, but maybe you want some.
Yeah. I have a few special pets down in my basement, if you know what I mean.
What the say?
Interesting. Then you may want to get yourself a trimming. These lumps of meat have grown a reputation to be a loving companion for many people in the recent months. Although most people may not know the proper ways to care for them. Today, we will be showing you how you
to
can
care for your
your pet
trimming. Okay.
Taking care of a trimming is fairly easy, but this is no reason to slack off. They are living things and do require maintenance. The first thing to keep in mind when keeping a trimming is the temperature of your home.
Yeah, like all pets.
While trimmings are resilient to both high and low conditions, you want to keep your base temperature near room temp, maybe slightly cooler. That being said, trimmings prefer warmer areas to nest. A simple setup you may use is a box with some blankets on the inside. Make sure there is enough for your trimming to cover itself. And now, you have a comfy bed for your buddy. Next, you want to give your trimming the best diet possible.
Okay.
Trimmings are not picky eaters, and will eat anything you give them. To keep your trimmings are not picky eaters, and will eat anything you give.
Buddy. Hey, Edge. You do not call that thing Angelica. That thing is really for something like Mike or something. How are you even able to tell, like, their gender?
Trimmings are not picky eaters. A diet.
You do not.
You give them.
You do not
Keep
call
your
that
trimming
thing
healthy and
Angelica.
strong, a diet of dry cat or dog food that is high in protein, provided 2 times a day, is best. As a treat, you may give your trimming any scraps of your food. Things like apple cores, banana peels, or eggshells.
We don't need Mike.
Are a perfect snack.
So it just starts breaking
A thing
down
to remember is
when he
trimmings
mentions
are
Mike.
nocturnal and make plenty of noise. To prevent
Okay, put that thing down, like, immediately.
you from having sleepless nights, try to give your trimmings first meal in the late morning or afternoon. This helps them be active during these times instead. Another thing to consider if you want a pet trimming is where they will be living. Your home should have enough space for your trimming to roam around, as well as access to the outdoors, like a backyard. If not, be sure to take your trimmings on regular walks. This gives your trimming the exercise they need, as well as allowing them to meet other trimmings. Trimmings are a social creature and need to interact with others of their kind, like how they do in the wild.
Okay.
When it comes to entertainment, trimmings are not the most active and aren't the best at
Bro
effects
does
or
not
tug-of-war.
care. Bro does not care at all.
But here are other ways to keep your trimming entertained. Some toys that trimmings like are little items they can push, around, pull, or carry. Trimmings also enjoy things that you enjoy as well, like watching the television or listening to the
Oh, I accidentally.
radio.
It sounds like a kid growing. That is not a ghast.
They love seeing and listening to all the funny things coming from the devices.
Hello, TV Static. It's nice to see you again.
After a long day, you're...
Oh, wait. Did I just see something cool? Hold on. Oh, it's just a thing trimming
After
method.
a long day, your trimming might be dirty and need
Dirty
a wash.
trimming. He fell in mud.
Start your bath
He fell
with
in
a
mud
gentle
puddle.
warm water, mixed with a bit of hand or body wash. Gently scrub the trimming's feet, armpits, belly, and neck fold. Remember to be careful around their face, and avoid getting soap in their eyes, nose, and mouth. Gently pat dry with a towel when done. Now your buddy is all clean.
You do not do that to a trimming. That thing is not boop worthy.
And lastly, as said before, trimmings are social creatures, so be sure to give them plenty of affection. They love receiving pats, scratches, and pets. They also love to sit with you and cuddle. Since they communicate with each other in the wild, it is best to replicate this behavior with them as well. Simply talking to them is plenty enough. You can talk about your day, if anything interesting happened at work, if you are working on any new recipes, or talk about the weather. Trimmings are very good listeners and love to be involved.
Excuse me, the weather? Never in my life have I heard something as crazy as talking with your pet about the weather. Because talking to your pet about what clouds are in the sky today does not sound like a good time. It doesn't sound like a really reasonable thing to do with your time as well.
With all of these in mind, you are now well equipped to have a trimming become a part of the family.
Hey!
Do things right, and you will have a companion for a long while.
Nice. How about talking about the weather? Oh, freaking Minecraft. Snooping? He's snooping? Creature snooping. Snooping. Snooping as usual, I see. It's also been cool. I can't read that. There's no way I'm going to be able to read that. But the prince awoke.
With Pi Adblock, visit your favorite websites and watch ads disappear. You can make some...
No, it's not! Lie to me. Oops, still snooping around. Scratch, Grounder, why are you snooping in my VHS tape collection? Dr. Eggman, we're just looking at some cool movies that you bought on eBay. I didn't buy any movies. Then what's this?
In the year of 1945, the war finally ended.
Grounder puts the VHS tape in and it just... Grounder puts the dang VHS... Grounder puts the VHS tape... Grounder puts in the VHS tape and it just opens with...
In the year of 1945, with the war finally ended, the cleanup process had started. During routine sweep of an underground train tunnel, the cleanup crew made a grotesque discovery. Found completely filling the tunnel was a meaty wall, and in the center of the mass was an opening with several skulls surrounding it. Closer inspection of the blockage revealed that the mass was actually an extremely engorged meat snake. Its impeccable size had blocked off the entirety of the tunnel's path. There was many strange things with this creature. First was the coloration. A typical meat snake's color is bright reds and light browns. This particular meat snake was a very deep maroon. Another strange thing about it was its behavior. This creature barely moved. Meat snakes are normally sluggish and encumbersome, but the specimen discovered seemed to lack even basic motor functions.
Whoa.
Its behavior was that of a plant's. Stationary, with only minor movements within. One would assume it was dead. The reason the meat snake may act this way may be because it was completely lodged in place and minimized movements to conserve energy. But how would it have gotten this deep into the tunnel in the first place? And by the looks of weathering, it had been in there for quite some time. So how did it get so large? The answer was discovered by a different cleaning crew, who found the other end of the tunnel. They followed it until it met with the other end of the meat snake. Alongside it was a huge pile of
a huge pile of cotton. He said it.
The answer was discovered by a different cleaning crew, who found the other end of the tunnel. They followed it until it met with the other end of the meat snake. Alongside it was a huge pile of
What do you think he said? What do you think the guy said?
This meat snake's skin also displayed great amounts of resilience. It took several days of cutting to even obtain a sample. Here, you can see the clear difference between this meat snake specimen versus a normal meat snake's membrane.
Ooh.
Testing on the sample showed that it had great immunity to damage. It tolerated extreme freezing temperatures, extreme heat temperatures, and even high doses of radiation.
Wow.
It is a wonder how such durability can occur in an organic creature.
Listen, you...
Another strange phenomenon is the smell off the skin.
That thing's skin might be a really valuable material to make houses of. It's free real estate.
Normally, it would have a sour smell of rotting flesh. But the specimen displayed a rather pleasant smell, like that of cooking scrambled eggs. That snake was later discovered to be missing by unknown survivors. How the meat snake
wait, what? I wasn't paying attention.
By unknown survivors. How the meat snake
Ooh, guy that has no face. Oh, come on, Dr. Robotnik. Why did you turn off the TV? The TV dang turned off. The dang TV turned off. But luckily, we get more lore. One of the critters built up the courage to meet the now awake stranger. They crawled to the prince's side and extended their hand in friendship. The prince reached back, and together they had formed the bond that will change their fate. Next one, please.
Love games but hate the grind? With WeMod, you can be invincible, unimaginably wealthy.
Advertising hacks? That's crazy. Merrick defense instruction tips. That red hurts my eyes, like the Virtual Boy all over again.
As of the time of this video's release, we have been facing a concerning increase of missing persons and fatalities on a global scale. The reason for this is because we are under attack. We have discovered that there has been a significant growth of mimic populations, which is threatening public safety. National leaders have released this instructional recording to teach you on how to defend yourself. Here is what you need to know about the threat.
The Eggman creations have a family tree. Right. Yep. Eggman is at the very top of that family tree.
Mimics are humanoid, intelligent predators that are highly adaptive and feed solely on human prey. Mimics gain information on people by watching their daily lives and pick to hunt people when they are most vulnerable. The most common times a mimic will attack is when you are asleep, not walking alone, or in a cornered position. Mimics are cautious and calculative creatures, taking precautions to ensure a successful hunt. They utilize various tactics to capture a person by surprise. One of the more well-known tactics is hiding itself inside of furniture to blend into its environment. Common objects that mimics can hide inside are sofas, recliners, wardrobes, ottomans, and other places a mimic can comfortably wait.
Okay.
Mimics are able to contort their body in ways that allow them to fit inside smaller places.
I can already say there's already a body pillow. I can look one up right now. I can already look one up now. I'm not gonna look it up because I'm scared of what I will see, but there is already, I'm pretty sure, I am positive that there was a body pillow of that.
They also
There's definitely a body pillow of that.
Body, making themselves appear larger for intimidation.
Ooh.
Another method mimics use to blend in is their ability to put on and wear clothing. Mimics put on layers of shirts, pants, and jackets to hide their bright red skin and blend into densely populated areas. In very rare cases, mimics can develop and grow to look very similar to human beings. Pairing this with clothing, it can be very hard to tell the difference between a mimic and a person right away. If you are unsure if a person is a mimic, look out for key features that may reveal their true
They all look stupid.
form. Look for abnormal facial features, like large, bulbous eyes. Look for abnormal facial features. Like
go back, go back, go back, go. Abbreviatus. Now I wonder what's that mean. Abbreviatus. First, second, this legend shortened up. What? Okay, really. Abbreviated. It just means abbreviated. Okay.
Like large, bulbous eyes, flat noses, wide mouths and an uncanny smile, and clammy skin. Also pay attention to other exposed body parts like hands. Mimic people will have long fingers with no fingernails. If you are unable to see their face or hands, watch their walking
yeah, they do look. They look eyes, dude. They do. They look like they're on they're on like good stuff.
Mimic people will have long fingers with no fingernails. If you are unable to see their face or hands, watch their walking pattern. Mimics' legs are long and hunched. Their walking will be unusual and irregular. Here is what you do if you are met with a mimic. If it stands before you,
call Freddy Fazbear.
Do not panic.
That was dumb, and I thought of it on
try
the
to
spot.
appear larger. Wave your hands and make plenty of noise.
Wave your hands and go hoi 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 hoi.
Maintain eye contact. A mimic will hesitate to attack a potential threat. If you are armed with a weapon, aim for the head or legs.
I'm telling you, get your gun!
These are the best areas to hit to immobilize the threat. Fight back and don't let it get a hold on you.
You know who did get a... You know who did let it get a hold on them? Freddy I'm kidding. The guy that got killed by that thing.
If you find a mimic that hasn't discovered you yet, stay out of sight. Call the authorities and alert them of your location. Stay where you are to avoid startling the mimic. If the mimic gives chase, run. Startling the mimic.
Run.
If the mimic gives chase, run.
Run.
Try to get somewhere else.
It's what is that?
If the mimic gives chase.
So a TTS is like a dang TTS program. Why did that sound so guttural?
Run. Try to get somewhere out of sight and hide. Do not leave the area. Officials will need to locate you to help. Stay low and stay quiet.
EVE Online official gameplay trailer
is a vast universe.
Oh.
With the information you have learned, use it well and stay safe.
Okay. Oh. Yay, more movies! Let's see what this one says, Dr. Robotnik. What is this? Evidence tape. Christopher and Janice case 1983. Observe footage for confidential information. Completed. Discard and destroy all copies of this tape immediately. Well, guess that didn't get us, did they, Robotnik?
Got it. Let's see. Yep, it's working.
Too bad. Two bastards. Got two bastards.
Can we get a move on?
1 sec. Yeah.
Two idiots.
Okay.
Two.
I thought you only had 30 minutes of tape on that.
I know, but gotta see how it works.
We have two insignificant fools.
I never got to use one of these. Too bad.
I probably shouldn't call them whatever they.
You're gonna have to
whatever.
put up with it.
I'm tired.
So screw you. Screw you. Screw you. Still way too dark.
Wow, I never saw that we actually bought like fake snow and stuff. I can't believe we were actually that gullible.
There we go. Hello.
Gronda, I think this idea is fucking stupid. But, Robotnik, this is movie night. We have to watch it for movie night. Grounder, Scratch and Grounder are both simpletons.
Oh, there we go. You got some light now.
Those are Robotnik's words, not mine.
But look at that over there. You can't see anything unless I like point directly over there. Like.
Yeah.
Nope, can't see nothing.
Yeah, that's what a flashlight is supposed to do when it's dark.
I'll cook you stuff when we get home. Don't worry.
It's supposed to make you see things.
Too bad.
Scratch is making popcorn on a popcorn and hot chocolate right now, and you can't change that. Eggman's just fully against it and everything. 10 minutes later. 10 minutes later. 10 minutes later. 10 minutes later, a video corner's movie breaks in. It dies like immediately because of Robotnik's robots. I mean, that fat man has actually made like millions of robots. It's incredible. And they all cost about a fortune.
Shit. Right, but it still turns off and on randomly for some reason.
Exactly.
Like, it's the best thing I can get my hands on though. Turning on and off, but it's the
Also,
only thing
Scarlet
that they would
Bound,
give me.
what the hell are you? I have never heard of this Sage guy. So Sorry if I don't know who that guy is. No. Oh! Anime girl!
I just got
Well, that's going on.
This is
What the hell are you doing?
not much.
We're watching movies!
Fucking dump. We're almost there. We just gotta get through the woods. You see it though? Hopefully I show up on camera though. Hopefully there are lights out there. Like, people still live there, right? Can't be that bad.
Pretty dark for me.
But it was just one guy. I don't know why. Like, why would they get rid of everything?
Why would they get rid of evidence? Gets cut off.
Dogs barking are
Like a
never
douchebag.
good sign.
No.
Eggman literally called her his daughter and Sonic Frontiers as well.
The sky looks nice.
Really?
This thing can't capture it.
Huh, I never played Sonic Frontiers.
Barely capture the ground in front of me.
I'm going to lower my chair.
So, what are we doing out here exactly?
Well, supposedly they found some guy. Like,
And he's a really weird dude.
It was like a grody scene. Like, it was disgusting. Like, they had to get rid of the trailer he was in, and then, like, they didn't let anyone.
Oh, wait a minute. So the guy they're talking about is a victim of the gimmick. I see.
Conspiracy.
I see.
So I'm filming that. Hopefully, I get a good mark.
I see all the important Bagnates just doing shit like this on an average Sunday. Yeah. Full screw. Kind of thirsty. Might get myself a drink later, but not now because there is content. Maxwell's tired to tell Eggman about that. Yeah. Riddle is just tired and just doesn't want anything to really do.
We're almost there. We're on the road. We're right next to it. Like, it's literally up there.
Okay.
Come on. It's not too late yet.
Hey, well, stop.
Hungry.
How about we stop talking about Sonic and get back into the main focus of this entire stream? Sorta.
Soon, okay? We're almost there. It'll be like 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop to you to say this is the longest. This is the longest I've ever had like 3 viewers ever. This is the longest time I've ever had 3 viewers.
We're almost there.
Like,
We just got past the tree line.
how long have I been streaming? Like, probably about an hour. 2 hours. Ooh.
Make the way to the trailer park. Then we can go home. Okay?
Okay.
I don't want to be out here either. It's a weird place.
We need like a comment or mini show about these fellas.
You go ahead. You can't see.
Yeah.
Where am I even going?
Just up here. There should be a path. Right there, yeah. Right
All
here.
I know, all I really know is that we really need to get onto the boiled one because that really intrigues me and stuff. Awkward silence.
So what is ClickUp? ClickUp is an all-in
They just keep walking.
one productivity
They're still
software
walking
where
to
you
this
can
day.
manage everything and anything related.
Some guy just comes out of the woods and just goes like, click up advertisement. Who are these mysterious other two? Other two people. Chat right now. Please, I need it. One of them might be mad because kind of bullet both these basics. Yeah, this is watching people walk through a forest is kind of boring, not gonna lie.
This way. I think this way.
These guys are gonna
Yo,
die.
look at this. I didn't see this on my way over here last time. It's cool. Like we could get a shot of this in like atmosphere, you know?
It just looks like tetanus to me.
It just looks like an old wrecked car.
There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's cool.
Okay, right now, how much you want to bet that a mimic is in there right now?
It's like old stuff here as well. Yeah.
Like how many dollaroons? Streamer it? Nah, I'm good. This thing is... You can tell about...
We're on the flat part now. Yeah, we're close.
You can tell me how you torture them and what happens and stuff, but...
The trailer should be right up ahead.
Good without.
This is where everyone was. There's no one here now, though. Not a single building in sight. Except, like, way over there. But there's no one here. It's the strangest thing. This is the spot. Right here. Yeah. This thing. Okay. So
okay, this is
take the
gonna...
camera and the light.
This is gonna...
Point at me, but don't point in my eyes, please.
This has gone on for like long enough. We're probably... I'm gonna watch this video, then move on to the boiled one. Because I have a lot of things I want to be... I have a lot of things I want to be doing, like these covers that I've been making. So we're gonna wrap this one up and move on to the boiled one.
Alright, give me a second. And let me do a little read. Okay. Year 19.
Confidential. Confidential.
Although, when he arrived at home, he found a grisly scene. Mikhail Barar, his father, that he came home to, was found dead. A grisly scene lies before him. Police were called. They came to investigate. Strange thing, though, they immediately closed off everything. No one was allowed near, but only a few witnesses saw what truly happened there.
A few witnesses actually saw what happened.
Trying to keep everyone away and telling little information. And when the information was released to the public, they say it was a suicide. Although
They say it was a suicide.
Most people living nearby moved away pretty much immediately. Police say it was a suicide.
Police say it was a suicide.
Witnesses that did catch an eye of what happened say the scene was much too grisly to be that. But police haven't come out about anything yet. So that's why I'm here to answer what truly happened. And that's it for now.
He dies in a few seconds, I'm gonna say.
Way too much.
What?
You said grizzly way too much.
Too much?
Yeah.
That guy dies, I'm just gonna say it. I'm calling it. That guy dies. That guy dies. I can already call it.
That one turned out alright, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm calling it. That guy dies.
Did you catch that?
Oh.
30 minutes to film, and yet you screwed it. I needed someone to film.
That guy dies. I'm already calling it.
Alright. No hard feelings, okay?
Okay.
That guy dies. That guy dies. That guy dies. The guy dies. Come on. Come on. Come on. Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm right. That guy dies. Come on. Tell me I'm right.
Grab us, you know?
Cut it out. It's scary enough as is. Chris?
Oh.
Chris?
Oh, I knew it. He's dead.
Where are you?
Oh, the mimic.
Come on.
Chris is dead. The mimic got him.
I just want to go home. Come on.
The mimic got him.
Fine. I'm guessing going home without you. I'm cold, tired, and hungry. If you want to stay out here and play games, you can.
The mimic got him. No, Chris. Oh, Chris, no. Chris is dead. Ah, no. Come on. Come on. Mimic. Get him, Chris. Come on, Mimic. You have another you have some more prey. God, why am I actually nervous? Just not knowing when it will attack is...
What are you doing? Because this isn't funny.
That isn't Chris. Oh!
God.
Okay, that looks just sick. Be sure not to trip. Oh, I love this already. Oh. No, no, don't go inside. Oh. Oh, she died. Wow, Scratch, that was terrifying. I'm literally shaking in my boots. Okay, I'm telling you that. Huh? Oh, Lord. You can't hide the lore from me! The critters let the prince out of the cave. Up. Uh. There we go. Okay, okay. I need to manage a little bit of things really quick. I won't purchase from Rock. You can't make me. Done. Come. Boiled one phenomenon. Here we go. This video contains elements which are known to cause mild to severe cognitive hazard conditions, including properties that may mentally and physically affect the viewer. Please refer to the following procedures in order to guarantee your safest possible viewing experience. So far I got beat classic right now. Just gonna do. Make sure you have the following earplugs, a pencil, a sheet of paper, a standard Christian Bible. Open to Psalms 1910. Well, I don't have a standard Christian Bible, but I got the Jesus Storybook Bible. Every story wishes his name. Like, it have picture. It have picture and stuff. Have pictures and everything. So, I don't know if this work. It should. I needed something that for my. I literally use it as a mouse pad. So, this Stretch Buddy's freaking out. Oh God! Oh my! If something unusual begins speaking in tongues tangible to the naked ears, insert your earplugs and turn to your pencil and paper. What's going on with my HUD? I can see this. Write the following on the page. I can see this paper. I can see my hand. I can hear the screaming of thousands. I can hear the feast. I'm a moving, breathing here. No evil shall befall you. After these words are written, recite Psalms 91:10 aloud. If memories and imagery of something unholy persists in your mind, pray. It's all you can do. Dang! Okay. In the event that you are required to carry out these procedures, contact authorities immediately afterwards. You will be administered anesthetics. Many appear to lead a normal life afterwards. In the event you are required to carry out these procedures, contact authorities immediately afterwards. You will be administered. Okay. I thought that said something else. Many appear to lead a normal life afterwards. The boiled one phenomenon. August 13th, 2003. Tree of Heaven. In the late 1990s, a now classic documentary-based television program would debut from a local station in Pennsylvania. The program revolved around woodland plants and animals, and was primarily directed towards children. I see. The star of the show and narrator would talk about the wonders of nature, the dangers of it, how to appreciate it, and oh my god! And most importantly, how to protect yourself from it. Unfortunately, in the early 2001, the program would be taken off the air due to the host passing away. Man, that sucks. Then something odd happened, though. A freaky, red-skinned old man appeared on the TV. On August 13th, 2003, the 13th episode of the series began a rerun seemingly out of nowhere. The following audio recording depicts the beginning segments of the episode. The video footage taken from episodes 3, 6, 8, 10, and 13 of the program, courtesy of the Ephrata Branch All Rights Reserved.
Good morning, bushwhackers. Today we're venturing into the heart of the forest to find a plant that's as beautiful as it is deceptive. Poison oak. We all know about it, and here in Pennsylvania it's not as common, but still something to look out for. And here on we aim to uncover all the wonderful secrets that nature has to offer, no matter how minuscule or gigantic. So let's get going, shall we? Found primarily in deep North American woodlands, poison oak has many different names and places of origin, also referred to as the tree of legend. Imagine that? In China and Taiwan, one of these invasive creatures made its way to America.